welcome back to my channel. This is Judy. So today I'm making some keto chocolate chip cookies. And this will be my first time making this recipe. Of course, it's not my own recipe. It's from a, I forget the girl's name, but her website is castawaykitchen.com. And it's a healthy cookie. I'm making them actually for Ed because he's wanting chocolate chip cookies, but I'm not going to tell him that they're keto until after he tastes them. So let's get started. So I'm going to do the wet ingredients first. And it calls for 1 large egg. And of course this is my chicken's egg. And you're supposed to whisk it until it's kind of frothy. It's almost there. It starts getting little bubbles on it. Yeah. Okay. And to that, we're going to add, you can use coconut oil, but I'm using softened butter instead as my, fat. So we're going to use 3 tablespoons, set this aside, of softened, I'm using unsalted butter because it's what I have, but I guess you could use salted butter too. So there's 1, 2, that's a pretty good size. 3. Just 3 of those. So let's mix this up. And this butter's actually been sitting out overnight. So it's pretty soft. And so is my egg. We'll mix that in as best we can. Okay. Now we're going to add some vanilla. Calls for about a teaspoon. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it because we like vanilla flavor. Okay, let's get this mixed up. Okay, now we're going to add the Swerve sweetener, which is what I use for my baking. I don't use regular white sugar anymore. And this is the granular one. They also have the powdered sugar one. But I'm adding 1/3 cup of that to the wet ingredients that I have so far. Excuse me. Okay. Now we're going to set this aside a minute. And we're going to do the dry ingredients. So let's put this aside. My spatula, and I've already got my ingredients, measured out. So I have 2 cups of the Bob's Red Mill super fine almond flour, which is the kind of flour I like to use. 1 tablespoon of Vital wheat gluten. I think you can use pasteurized gelatin also, and what that does is just gives you the chewiness and elasticity for your cookie or for whatever you're baking. So I added 1 tablespoon of that, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of, she calls for flake salt, I'm using pink sea salt. So we're just going to blend this up together. I think I'm going to get my other little whisk out. Because my other one is kind of wet. So it's easier to mix it up that way. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay, next we're going to combine the wet to the dry. So I'm just going to scrape it in there. In the meantime, I've got my oven preheating to 350. I think she did say if you have a convection oven, then you want to preheat it to 325. Okay, so let's blend this in some as best we can, because we still have the coconut milk to add. So I'll just use my spatula and kind of mash it down. Try to get this all incorporated. It's coming together pretty good. Get all those dry ingredients. Okay. All right. Now, I need to add the coconut milk. Let me spin here to scrape this off a little bit. There we go. Okay, now we're going to add 1/3 cup of coconut milk. And I'm just going to kind of add it gradually, I think, to see. It's really not that much, but okay. I'm just going to add all of it now. Get all that goodness out of there. I love coconut milk. Make sure, I might have to make it, again, a coconut cheesecake, but you use the, not coconut milk, but you use the coconut fat, because you can buy it by the can, and it is so good. It makes your cheesecakes and stuff so creamy. Okay, let's get this mixed up. All right. And then you're going to add the chocolate chips. Okay, the dough's just about together here. Okay. And then I'm adding 1 cup of the Lily's baking chips. These are stevia sweetened, vegan, non-GMO, but it's dark chocolate. No sugar added. So we're going to add a cup of that. Oh my. I think these are going to be really good. Can't wait to try them. Chocolate chips are blending up really well. Okay, I don't want to overwork it. Okay, I'm going to get my cookie sheet ready and I will be right back. Okay, those all together. Now it says to roll 1-inch balls in your hand like that. It's a little bit bigger than, and place them about 2 inches apart, and then flatten down with you can use your hand or a spoon. I'm going to try the spoon because I like that better. Just like that. Let's do some more. Now she said, according to her recipe, she got about 20 cookies. So let's go ahead and get them on here, and then we'll flatten them down. The roll's kind of nice, not too sticky in my hands. Not too sticky. And if it does, then you can always rinse your hands off. Or oil them up, I guess. You could put some coconut oil or butter on your hands. That looks a little small. Okay, let me rinse my hands off here. Let's go ahead and flatten some of these down here. Because they're not gonna, I don't think they're really gonna spread as much as what a conventional chocolate chip cookie will spread. So this just kind of helps them out a little bit. Let's just stick to the spoon. I guess I have to spray on spoon again. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to go get the rest of these put on here, as many as I can, and I will bring you back when the first batch is finished. Okay, the chewy chocolate chip keto cookies are all finished. I got about 23 cookies out of my batch because I made them a little bit smaller, I think, than what she was suggesting. But I will leave the link to the castawaykitchen.com underneath my description box, so you can, if you want to go to her website. She's got tons of recipes on all kinds of keto healthy meals and desserts and stuff. And but I forgot to tell you, I ended up baking mine for 13 minutes in my oven. She calls for 15 minutes, but my oven gets really hot. So let's break one open. Let's see. This one's got a lot of chips in it. Well, they all have a lot of chips in them, but they're nice and moist, and I think my husband's gonna love them. Really, really good. So I appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.
you.